2021 actually. Pick a card reading. And let me show you guys what your options are. And I decided to get a little creative with your options for this pick a card reading. So I went to my child's room and grabbed some toys out, and this is what I found. He never plays with this one, but it's from a Play-Doh set. So you guys have the option of this toy truck here, and I'm just going to call it the truck when I put the timestamps down. This is after the video post. This is being recorded live. You have uh, I'm going to call it a robot, though this is a transformer. But in the, like I said, the timestamps is going to be called a robot, just for short. You have the heart. Ooh, you have the heart. Okay, you guys have the heart. And the other option here, you guys, is Snoopy. It's a little spin thing, you know, it spins around or whatever. So, and I'm not good at that. So, those are your options, you guys. So, take a moment to think about which reading you want to select. And I recommend that you select one reading only, unless you feel moved, you guys, to pick more than one option. I highly recommend you only select one so that you're not confusing yourselves or getting contradictory messages. Because you know what, you guys, every now and then I get someone who they'll come to a pick a card reading and or whatever, and they'll say they're confused by the end of it. And you know why? Because they usually picked more than one reading. And I just don't recommend it because it's too much information. And sometimes you will get contradictory information. It doesn't mean that none of it is true or that it won't resonate. It just means that it's just too much information. So go with the reading that resonates the most. Only pick another one if you feel absolutely moved to do so, or if you feel like somehow the reading you selected just does not resonate. You know, I've done that before with other, you know, like going to other people's channels and looking at their pick a card readings. I'll pick a reading and like I'll listen to it like, nope, that doesn't sound anything like it. So I'll just go select another one and I find that that one's the one that resonates. And so let me flip this back around here. And you guys take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is. And I'm putting this on my stand real quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hopefully you guys can, yeah, I guess that's okay. You know what? Hold on. Hey, how you doing? And you guys, this is a live reading, by the way. And I am in the guest room / my business office. So whatever you see going on in the background, that it has nothing to do with me. It is the holidays, you guys. Family does visit. Okay, so you know what? I could have showed you guys the options from here. I'm just not realizing I could have showed you the options from here. That's ridiculous. Well, now you know your options. You got the truck. Okay. You got the transformer. You got the heart. And you have Snoopy, the dreidel, Snoopy dreidel. Okay, so those are your options, you guys. So I'm going to push them to the side. And I am going to start with the truck because that's the one that came first. And this is a general reading, so it will touch upon some other things. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is touch upon all areas. Though I will come back and try to and I won't come back tonight, but I'll try to do this another day where I'll do a 2021 love reading or a 2021 you know, money and career reading or a 2021 health reading. You know, I'll try to cover all bases. Here I'm going to pretty much keep it general, but I will try to touch upon certain specific areas, okay, so that you guys can get something out of it. And the collective reading for 2021, that's up already. Okay, so if you guys haven't saw that yet, go ahead and check that one out. But let me go ahead and get this going. I hope you guys are having a blessed New Year. Many of you will not see this until literally the first day of New Year's. because for whatever odd reason, it takes YouTube, literally, it seems like a whole, I don't know, 12 hours to process the reading after it posts, after it's been recorded. This is being recorded live. So if you guys see me speaking to anyone, there will be wonderful people who will come into this reading while it is going on live, and they may say hello or they may comment, and I'm likely to say hello to them, though I may not be able to see every single comment to respond to. Okay, so I am shuffling for the truck group here. And this is going to be a little different than, I would say, most readings, but let's see what I get. And for the truck group, 2021 energy. Also, you guys, please be patient with me about the time stamping. Last time I forgot the timestamp. I'm going to try to make sure I timestamp this, but I won't be perfect about it because, like I said, by the time it's posted, it will be actual New Year's Day. This is New Year's Eve, and on actual New Year's Day, I'm going to visit with friends because they're having a New Year's celebration party or whatever. So I won't even be home, but I will try to still timestamp or whatever, unless somebody else decides they want to do it. But okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead, pull some cards. Room, and I'm going to attempt to do a Celtic cross here, but I'm going to, yeah, I don't know why that says 2 and then not there. Okay, all right, truck group. So what I'm looking at for you guys, okay, the theme of 2021, or at least what I would say is the focus for you guys, it's going to be the fact that you guys are either going to be seeing things improve, or seeing things get better, or seeing things smooth out. Some of you may do a little traveling, and when I say traveling, traveling like moving or trying to make some sort of movement or action or something, because you will be seeking a better situation. Because once again, for you guys, 2021 is going to be about improvements and seeing things get better, and just really watching things smooth out. So, you know, and that would be that would actually be a wonderful thing, because 2020 has been very rough for many people. What's crossing this is you guys have the Five of Swords here. So you guys may want to see things get better or see things improve without really having to go through a lot of changes or go through a lot of hassles. You know, you may really not even want to have to really put in too much effort for it, because you probably feel like you've already done enough, and you just feel like, what more could you really give to a situation? You just really probably just want things to just finally fall into place for you guys. Okay, so what's hanging over this situation is you guys have been literally hanging out and just kind of keeping to yourself, hermit mode. Literally, you could be some of you could literally still be in quarantine. Some of you could literally just be just trying to just lay low, You know what I'm saying? And just, I don't know, for you, for some of you, just for your peace of mind. Others of you just, just because it's not a whole lot you can do, or some of you really just need that time to think, or that time to really process, or the time to really feel things out. Okay, whatever that may be for you guys. And what's underlying the situation is you guys may have not been very happy. It's your happiness matters to you. Okay, your happiness matters to you, and if you guys could have been really just not getting the best energy, or really seeing things go your way, and just not really happy about it. Okay, in the past, and that could be the recent past, or it could be over the past, this past year. I'm going to go and say it's with over the past year, okay? Whether it's now or further back, okay? Page of Rods in reverse. So that's really just not communicating a lot. So you probably haven't been communicating a lot with others, or you haven't been seeing others reach out to you. Maybe there's something you were wanting to hear about, or receive some information about, but you really have not received much of any of that. Okay, not a lot of communication going on, not a lot of hearing about things that you really want to hear about going on. In the present position here, which is much of what you'll be going through, I want to say the first half of the year. It could go beyond that. Like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be kind of laying low. You're probably not going to put a lot of energy or effort in, you're probably not going to put in the work. Some of you, I don't want to say that you're going to be out of work. There's somebody who actually may end up being out of work. Where there are some of you, you're just not willing to learn, or not willing to try anything new. Some of you you're just not really looking into anything. So you could be like, I feel like you guys are really, really, hold on. Gosh, I don't like this camera angle. I just don't like it. Gosh, I don't like it. Sorry, you guys. Because you can't see me. You can see the cards, which is good, but you can't see me. And oh, it is what it is. But anyway, so I don't want to say that everybody's going to be out of work. Some of you, you're really not going to be working, or something is not going to be working. Okay, so either something's not working for you, or you're not working, or you're not putting in a whole lot of effort, because you really are just kind of laying low here, and just taking. I'm hearing for some reason taking all things ahead, meaning I guess you guys are probably going to be trying to just see where things really go in this particular first half of the year. And I'm hearing spring for some of you. Okay, so in the concerned position, you guys, you may have felt like you have taken some sort of losses, or you may have some sort of regrets about some things that did not work out. But you could also be concerned about what opportunities that you may still have. Some of you could be thinking you don't still have any opportunities left, or that you could have, be feeling like you really lost everything, or you just wish certain things went a different way. But I don't feel like all opportunity is lost. This is just kind of like the concern, or the fear, or the worry that is presented here. Okay. Outside influence of the situation is some of you guys may be wanting to find better stability or better security. You guys may be having someone influence your situation in 2021 that has better stability and security that could help you out. This is someone that also could be a motherly figure, or someone who cares for others, is very nurturing. However, they are, like I said, they're very stable and secure. You could be this person, or it could be someone else, but it also could be an earth sign of some form that could be influencing the situation. Okay, that is the outside influence of the situation. And so your challenges in 2021 is the fact that you guys, and this is what I kind of got earlier, is that you could have really just not, and I know in 2020, like I said, a lot of people did not feel like they had a great year. Okay. But your challenge this year, I think, is to get past that. I think you guys are, you're going to have to be careful to not take any misfortune you may have had in the past. Please don't take that with you into 2021. You guys may take those hangups with you, or that baggage, or the worry, or the concerns, and you may fear that you're not going to have any other luck or fortune, or you may think things may not go your way, but it's not necessarily true for 2021. But I feel like it's more so of a psychological experience there, where you guys may really just have, be holding hesitation about the fact that 2020 could have been a rough year for you. And if it was, it probably, the energy may still be carrying into 2021, in that, like I said, you're still feeling the frustration or the impact from whatever happened in the prior year. Okay. If for any reason you guys do find that the energy really is what it is in this year, where you're really not having any luck in this year, keep in mind, like I said, you guys, when you look at these tarot readings, they are not set in stone. It is temporary energy based off of what is being presented spiritually right now. You guys have free will, and because you have free will, you have the ability to see something as a warning. And this I would take as a warning, and understand that you can change your perspective. So instead of looking at the glass half empty, look at it half full. The Five of Cups always warns us that though there may have been some losses, or some mistakes, or some errors made, or some sort of regret, there's still always opportunity there. There's two cups behind this person. However, they're still dwelling over the Three of Cups there. The three cups that have spilled, that have milk in them. So they're crying over what's considered to be spilled milk. Now, for some of you, it may literally be mourning something or someone you have lost. And I pray that none of you have lost any loved ones, in the year of 2020, because that was a very extreme year of a lot of misfortune for people due to, what was going on in 2020. Like I said, some of you may have lost a job, income, whatever it may have been. And like I said, you guys are going to have to work on getting past whatever affected you in 2020, and so that you can move forward in 2021. Because I feel like 2021 is going to require you to release fears, release worries, release the desire to because like a lot of people, they want to be able to know what's coming ahead, and if you're here, you definitely want to know what's coming ahead, but you may have to release this thing of the unknowing, and don't get caught up in the things that happened last year affecting you. And you guys got the Grace card here, so it's like you guys in this year, you will need to restore your peace. Some of you literally will regain your peace. Some of you really will also regain your freedom here. For some of you, it's going to be regaining your freedom, regaining your joy. Okay. Some of you may literally, like I said, be leaving one situation and literally seeking calmer waters elsewhere, because wherever you were before, it could have been rough, it could have been turbulent, it could have been disagreeable, it could have been not such a good situation, or a very unfortunate situation. Okay, so let's see what other energy is presented here, and then I'm going to get into predictions of the second half of the year, and then the overall outcome for 2021. and then we'll get into advice. Okay, faith. Okay, so faith is something that I feel like you guys are going to struggle with in this year of 2021. There are going to be moments and times that you will have it, and there are going to be moments and times where you are going to lack faith. And you're going to, like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be, in some cases, you're going to be optimistic. In some other cases, you're going to be more on the pessimistic side, and you're going to be doubting if something is possible or not, or if you can overcome something or overcome a challenge. And other times you're going to, try to put your best foot forward and just have hope and faith in what will be, and that things will work out, and that something will work out in your favor. So you guys are going to need to, I feel like you guys are going to need to strengthen your foundation for whatever it is you believe in. You guys are going to need to find something to hold fast to. Now, personally, I believe in God, and that's what I hold fast to. Through hard times, through doubtful times, when I don't know what else to do, when I don't know what other answers I may have, or what other choices I may have, I turn to God. Because at the end of the day, everything is not always within our control, so whatever you guys believe in, the divine creator, which is, to me, this is the same thing. God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, universe or whatever, to me, it all comes, it's the same energy. It's the same energy. It's just, we all may call that divine energy or that divine source something different, or whatever, but you guys need to find something to anchor you in terms of your faith, something that will help you hang on through those rougher times, because it's not that 2021 won't get better. No, I feel like 2021 is going to be a year that things can get better for you, but it's going to require you to be able to get past the things that happened before, and try to release any of those, release any of that energy, and so that it can lighten your load. You know what I'm saying? So that you can find your peace, regain your peace, restore your peace, and also feel more confident and feel more hopeful about there being a better tomorrow. Okay, so what are the energies presented here for you guys? You got the flowers. So it's going to be a year of beauty, a year of, for some of you, it will be romance. Okay, some of you will get to experience romance in this year. So if you were having any dry spells in the area of your love life, some of you are going to be getting charmed in this year and seeing people make romantic or affectionate gestures towards you. And this can also be in a platonic way as well, or it can be in a very general way also. It doesn't always have to mean, what do they call it, the eros love, where it's always, someone trying to get in your pants, or or someone trying to jump a relationship with you. Sometimes it's literally just someone being kind to you, being thoughtful to you. And it could be a coworker that gives you flowers. It could be a neighbor or a friend that gives you flowers. It can be or gift you with anything. It doesn't always have to be flowers, but it can be someone, no matter who it is, a family member, a friend, a coworker, an associate of some form, even a stranger, making kind gestures towards you that will allow you to feel appreciated, adored, or admired, or just someone, just like I said, wanting to be positive towards you, to uplift your spirits, or just because they just, they want to be thoughtful like that. So that's something good for you guys to look forward to in this particular year. Okay. I also feel like that's just indicating that it's going to be, you're going to be able to find the beauty in 2021 also as well. I feel you're going to be able to stop and smell the roses. You're going to be able to appreciate the little things or the simple things. Again, I feel like, so whatever, like I said, was plaguing you in 2020 or causing you any issues in 2020 or whatever was stealing your peace of mind, you're going to find, like I said, your peace of mind being restored in some form, and you being able to breathe and just enjoy the simple things and enjoy people being kind or people being pleasant towards you. You may even feel like being that way yourself, okay, towards others. So let's see what else in terms of energy is presented here in 2021 for this particular reading for this particular group. Ooh, okay, what's this here? Okay, the stars. Okay, so something is destined to line up for you guys. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be romance. For some of you, it's going to be a romantic connection. Others of you, it's just going to be someone who is kind and nurturing. Because remember that Queen of Pentacles is presented here on the outside influence of the situation. And that is someone who is nurturing. And someone nurturing is very kind. They're thoughtful. They're sweet. They're always looking out for others and things like that. So this could be the fact that you may meet someone like that in this year. Or you just, like I said, may experience that kind of energy from others. And it's just destined that way. You are meant to experience that kind of positive impact in 2021. Okay. And like I said, for some of you, it will literally be love and romance. For others of you, it's just going to be more so platonic, or someone just wanting to be kind and generous towards you. Okay. So, and you, like I said, you guys could be experiencing this kind of energy where you want to be the same towards others. So let's see, dabble real quick here with love. I'm just going to pull one card here for love real quick. This also could be general energy as well, so keep that in mind. Some of you guys. So let's see. And keep in mind, I'm also going to do a pick a card love reading for 2021. So if you want more info on what your love life may look like in 2021, you can look out for that reading coming up. If you are already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so that when that reading drops and that reading releases, you will know and you'll be notified. And if you aren't already subscribed, you want to know when that reading is coming up, definitely go ahead and subscribe so you will know. Okay, so what is this here? I think this is the card that wants to come out. So calling in your soulmate, okay? Calling in your soulmate. So in 2021, I feel like whatever you guys pray for in terms of whatever you are visualizing, manifesting, whatever it is that you are desiring, you are going to see it come forth. You're going to literally manifest it. It's going to come in. So you guys make sure you know what it is that you want, what kind of person you want, what kind of relationship you want, and make sure you do not focus on anything that you don't want when it comes to you praying or manifesting, visualizing, or trying to attract what it is that you want in terms of your love life or a partner. Okay, because universally, the law of attraction, the way it works, it focuses on what you're focused on. It doesn't understand the difference between what you do want and what you don't want. It only recognizes what you're focused on. So if you're focused on what you don't want, you're going to attract that to you. If you focus on what you do want, that's what you're going to attract to you. So focus on what you do want, ignore what you don't. Okay. And make sure you put in that energy work. Like I said, pray, meditate, whatever it is you got to do. And make sure that you also understand what your boundaries are, and you understand what your expectations are, meaning you're not willing to settle for less than what it is you know you deserve. Now, do not have a ridiculously absurd list of expectations that are so high that no one can meet them, but do not have the bar set so low that you're willing to accept anybody. It's better to be alone than it is to accept anyone, because you guys, you need your peace of mind, okay? And you want healthy love, healthy relationships, healthy friendships, okay? Healthy partnerships, period, is what you want in 2021, especially if you're seeking marriage for any reason, okay? So If you were working on this in 2021 in terms of uh, manifesting and praying for what it is that you want in terms of your love life, you guys will see that energy start to show early in 2021 in terms of what it is that you want. You'll start to see it appear. For those of you who start this in 2021, you're going to see it in the second half of the year, because there's something about 6 months or just that amount of time in terms of in terms of when you guys could have started your manifestation process, your prayers, whatever it is for what it, it is that you want in your love life. So that's a good thing. Now, moving forth in the reading, the second half of the year, you guys, you have this Queen of Rods in reverse, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers. And keep in mind, you guys, like I said, you have free will, so depending on what it is that you are looking for or expecting, just understand you have free will. And whatever you see in a reading that you don't like, take it as a warning, because tarot readings are temporary energy. It's picking up on what is being shown in the present time for that prediction, but it does not mean that your free will cannot change something. If you still choose to do something differently, hoping for a different outcome, and you still get the same outcome, then it just means that that was destiny. Otherwise, you can, in some cases, make different choices to change the outcome, okay? So understand that. So with the Queen of Rods in reverse, this is pointing out that you guys may lose passion, or you may struggle with maintaining your passion here, okay? And that could be passion for whatever it is, passion for life, passion for a career, passion for a job, passion for a person, passion for just, you could be lacking enthusiasm, or lacking motivation, or struggling to get your motivation or your momentum up. Okay, I'm going to pull some clarifiers here and see what further can I get out of that kind of energy, and see what's coming ahead for that. Because like I said, I don't feel like that energy is going to be permanent, but I feel like it goes back to the challenge here for this particular year, that it's carrying on from whatever you were experiencing last year, okay, where you may have not had the best luck or the best fortune, and you could have, like I said, you could have been in quarantine. Some of you may still be in quarantine, and that could be having you in a place where you haven't been able to do much, or feel like you couldn't do much. Like I said, some of you could have had you out of work, or not be able to do whatever it was that you need to do, like go to school or whatever it is, okay? Whatever the case is, it's some action you couldn't take, or some things you just couldn't work on, okay? But I feel like your lack of motivation, or your lack of passion and drive is it's going to be due to, like I said, you struggling to release the energy from last year, or you maybe finding it challenging to move past that energy so that you can get into something new. By the way, you guys, my readings tend to be a little long, a little extensive, so if you feel like this reading is going a little too slow, you can always go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, and then click on speed settings, and then click on either 1.5x or 2x, so that you can watch this reading in half the time and still hear everything. It just makes me talk faster. I won't sound like a mouse or anything like that, but it just speeds everything up. Okay, so this is going to be about something new that holds a lot of value to you. Okay, this could be a job, it could be a career, it could be about some money, or just whatever that holds a lot of value to you. And this is what you're going to be struggling with, a lack of drive or lack of compassion with here. And it's something that you may need to start. You may need to start over. You may need to start something new, or you may need to approach this with a new direction, from a new direction, or a new approach, or whatever this is. You're not going to quite have the focus or the drive, or like I said, you're going to struggle with this. But like I said, this is something you can affect or change. But a lot of it feels like it's because though you're hoping to see things smooth out and get better, or things will be starting to smooth out or get better for you guys, you guys are not going to want to do the work or put in the energy or the effort, because you feel like it's already been a hassle. And you may be just feeling like you just want what it is you want without having to go through any more hassles or without having to go through any more fights or battles or whatever this is, okay? Now, I don't know if any of you guys are going through anything legal, but for somebody, I feel like this may relate to something legal, not all of you. Five of Wands in reverse. So this is this is wanting to not fight, not argue, not, you don't want to compete, you don't want to go through any hassles. You really don't. You don't want to go through any drama, you know. You don't want to go through the hassles. You don't want to feel like you got to fight for everything. You don't want to feel like you have to compete for whatever this is, you know. You really just want things to be easy, you know. You probably want things to finally just fall in place without really having to do anything. And it's not to say that that you can't manifest something positive happening without having to put in the effort. Sometimes things come to you because it's a part of your destiny. Some things come to you because you really are manifesting. No, the one thing you need to understand is you probably just don't want to feel like you have to bust your butt or work hard. You probably want things to be easier because it may have been a struggle before and you could have felt like you still lost, whatever it is. But no matter what, there's always some work or effort to be put in. Do you have to, my motto is I believe in working smart and dreaming big, not working hard and being ordinary. You know what I'm saying? So you can manifest whatever this is you want, but even manifestation requires effort, which is work in some form. It's just done so in a manner that is different than what people are used to. You know what I'm saying? Most people are used to, they have to do action, action, action to work for something or to gain something. Sometimes you can just put your thought process towards it and visualize and pray, but that's still effort. That's still putting forth some sort of effort or working for something, you know. So no matter how you look at it, there's some sort of effort to be put in. But let's see what the outcome is on that. Okay, so you got the King of Swords, and this came out sideways. So you're not going to be too clear on if you should cut something loose or if you should keep it around and work on it. There could be something, like I said, a job, career, a project, a relationship, anything. It could be anything, you guys, that you could be needing to either put some effort into, but you don't want to. But you want a new beginning, a new valuable beginning, something you want. Prosperity, you want abundance, you want happiness, you want success, you know. Because I said Ace of Pentacles is definitely, whatever this holds a lot of value to you, a lot. But it usually is something that results from a new beginning, a new start, or being able to really turn something around in a big way. But with the King of Swords, that is, energy where, like I said, you either are going to, learn how to cut something away that is no longer going to serve your purpose, or you're not going to do so because it's sideways. And I pay attention to directions of cards. Okay. So, that's going to be up to you guys. That's going to be up to you guys. It really is going to be your choice, what you do and how you do it. That also could be an air sign. Okay, that could be wishy-washy and they're not sure what they want to do or not. And it's, it could be you losing interest, passion, or drive in this air sign person. So for some of you, this is going to be a person. For others of you, it's going to be you needing to decide what you want to do. Because your energy may be back and forth and you're not sure if you need to cut something loose or not when it comes to starting either starting something new or gaining something valuable. that you're not sure if you want to put the effort or work into, and it feels like you don't want to because you've lost passion, you've lost drive, because, like I said, you can't figure out what you want to do, or this particular air sign has been very wishy-washy, and they haven't been very stable, they haven't been very consistent, and you're just not, you're not feeling that, you know. Now, keep in mind, this Queen of Pentacles here is the outside influence. This is someone nurturing. So it could be someone that is nurturing, presenting themselves in 2021, if they haven't already presented themselves at some point in 2020 as something you're looking at, or someone you're looking at that, has had this influence, because they are a very different energy, probably a better energy. Where it's a slightly different area for some of you. Whereas others of you, you want to be stable, you want to be secure, but you're not sure what's going to get you there, 100%. Okay, but you got to figure out what you want to do. Now, outcome. In terms of outcome, you guys, yeah. Oh, before outcome, your expectations. Your expectations is you don't think you're gonna have to end something, or there's something you don't think you're going to end. And for others of you, it's going to be you don't expect that you're going to be able to take a break or take a rest in some cases. So I feel like you guys kind of expect that there's something you can't quit, something you can't let go, or something you can't take a break from. Okay, in regards to this situation. Now, the outcome you guys have for 2021, oh boy, you guys. So you're not going to feel good about this emotionally. Whatever's going on in 2021, it's going to kind of have your feelings and emotions in a not so great place. And because of this, for some of you, you're going to feel trapped by this. Okay, and you're going to feel like it's something you just can't escape from, but it's not something you should be trying to run from or escape from. It's something that for some of you, you probably should face, because it's not as scary or as dooming as you think it is. Because in this card, this is, Charlotte running away from this spider that's coming down, that she think it's coming to get her. It's not. It's just minding its own business. For others of you, it's going to be a slightly different area. For others of you, because you're not going to feel good about whatever this is going on in your situation in this particular year, you are going to move on to seek better. Okay? You're going to move on to seek better. Though some of you, you may feel some of you may feel disappointed. Okay? Some of you may be disappointed. Some of you may feel like the situation had you feeling trapped in some form, and therefore it's just something you don't want to, and it's not making you feel good, and therefore you feel like you definitely need to move on and free yourself from it. Okay, so that's the second narrative. Okay, you guys aren't all going to do the exact same thing. Some of you are going to do something slightly different than the other. Okay, but it comes down to your free will as to how you guys perceive the energy that you experience in 2021, how you perceive what you experience in 2020, and how you choose to move forward. Okay, so the best part of the reading, in my opinion, is the advice, the spiritual advice. So you guys, let's get with the spiritual advice for 2021 for this particular group. And this was not supposed to be as long as it was, but it is what it is. It is a 2021 reading. You guys got big, happy changes. That's beautiful. Okay, there we go. All right, so you guys, Ace of Fire. So that's definitely a new beginning, but one that will allow you to feel passionate and full of drive and motivation. Okay, exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and you may see some definite changes going on in your life, positive changes. For some of you, it's a new, you may even move to a new location. You may move to a different area. For some of you, it's going to be a new career, new relationship, whatever it may be. You got the Page of Earth there. Okay, so you may hear some sort of valuable information or receive something in some form that is going to be valuable to you, even though it may not seem like it is the most grand thing. It's still going to be good. It's still going to be something that's going to be beneficial for you guys. So you guys are looking at good news, and it could be good news about financial matters or something else that holds some sort of value to you. You guys are going to want to do something more challenging for some of you, and for some of you, you may take up some sort of studying or something, or a new area of study. And then you guys also had the Two of Water, okay, Two of Cups, which is some of you guys are going to have a relationship that you may gain in 2021 if you aren't already in one. So it could be a new relationship or just one period that you guys may gain. For some of you, it's just going to be a relationship that grows closer. For others of you, it's going to be forgiveness or reconciliation, coming to an agreement or a contract that you may gain in 2021. And then you have also the positive resolution over some conflict as well. Oops. Oh, goodness grief. All those cards. Okay, so you guys have connect with your soul family, okay? Connect with those who are like-minded, but also someone who shares the same spiritual connection energy with you, like almost like what they say, two peas in a pod or whatever. Someone who really resonates with you and your energy, okay? You need to detox. Some of you literally may need to detox for your health. For your health, either your mental, emotional, psychological health, or for your physical health, meaning you need to eat better in that case. Eat better, drink more water, leave all the sugary foods alone, the sodas, the fried foods, and, get you some wheatgrass, wheatgrass shots. They have them at Whole Foods, things like that. If you buy, there's a drink by Naked and there's a drink by Boat Farms. They have one is called Green Goodness, the other one is called Green Machine. Now, people like to rag those drinks and say that they high in sugar, but those drinks are still healthy because they have wheatgrass in them, all kind of vegetables, but they have fruits in them. What you have to do is drink only 4 to 5 ounces per day at most of those particular smoothie drinks. That way you keep the sugar in control and you're not getting a lot of sugar from the fruit, but you're still getting to help detox with something tasty. You also can go to the health food store or Whole Foods or Sprouts or Trader Joe's and buy chlorophyll, liquid chlorophyll, or you get the tablets, but you get the liquid one. You can add it to your water. It's tasteless, it's green, and it's healthy. It goes out and cleanse your body, literally cleanse you out. It is wonderful, and it will give you some good energy. Some of you guys just need to just detox from anything that's unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy habits, no matter what it is. Some of you may need to take your vitamins, drink some herbal teas. I got some green tea right here. Y'all probably can't see that, but it's green tea, matcha, or whatever. I got some other teas here, red raspberry leaf and with nettles in it and all kinds of stuff. And then I got my green blend smoothie, but detox. Some of you may just need to release negative people and negative energy and negative situations out of your life. So detox can mean a whole lot for a lot of you, but it's definitely no mistake that that's there, okay? Detox, release anything that's not working for you or anything that is not benefiting you, okay? You guys, you have take no offense, okay? So there are going to be some things that are going to happen in this year. You may think that somebody did something on purpose to piss you off, or somebody did something on purpose to hurt you or whatever, or to cross you. No, take no offense. Don't take it seriously. Don't think too much about it or think too much into it. Just be able to just say, oh, well, you know what? I don't know what they meant by that or whatever, but I'm not going to worry about it. No big deal. Be more lighthearted in 2021. Don't take anything too seriously. And it's not to say don't take yourself too seriously, but don't let yourself get so caught up in feeling like someone is going out of their way to offend you, because they may not be. Sometimes people make mistakes or errors and they don't even realize that they did it or that they even offended you. Okay, so that was the reading for the truck group, you guys. And I'm going to move forward to do the other readings. I'm going to put this truck over to the side here so I don't have that in the way. The next group's reading that I'm about to do for this pick a deck or pick a card is going to be, okay, let me put this up, put it up. And I'm actually going to speed these readings up because I was not supposed to spend that much time on these readings, but you guys, they're so extensive, okay? The next reading is going to be the Transformer or the Robot, you guys. Now, I should have said this in the first reading. My readings tend to be a little extensive because I give good details, and I also give spiritual advice with the cards. So, this is a general reading, but I may touch upon love life, health, job, or career if I feel that energy comes up strongly, okay? I may just touch upon it anyway, but it's a general reading, so let it resonate how it resonates, okay? And check out the collective reading for 2020 for all signs, okay? I mean, for 2021, okay? And I'm going to be doing the zodiacs, and I'm also going to do a pick a card for love and health and all that for 2021. So it's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be rolling out. By the time you guys see this, it's probably actually New Year's Day. This is New Year's Eve that I'm doing this, and I'm going to be at a little holiday party, okay, with some friends and stuff tomorrow or whatever. So I apologize if you don't see the timestamps up. I'm going to try to make sure I get the timestamps up when the reading releases, because YouTube, for whatever reason, they take forever to process my readings before they let them post publicly. This is being recorded live publicly. So also, if you hear me speaking to anyone that comes into the room, I'm not crazy. I'm just talking to whoever comes into the chat and says hello to me. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay. Also, my readings, because they're long and extensive, go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, then click on the speed settings, then put on either 1.5x or 2x so that you can watch this reading in half the amount of time. And I will pretty much, you'll just have me talking faster, but you'll still be able to hear me normal and hear everything going on. Okay, Transformer Robot Group. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Put that right there. What's, oh, where are my cards? Oh, there they are. Uh-oh. You guys are probably going to be looking for something and for a minute not know where it's at, but it's going to be right there in front of you. And then you're like, oh, there it is. Take that energy. I take that energy and keep that in mind for 2021, you guys, because I got a strong feeling that is the energy that y'all are going to be experiencing. You're going to be looking for something and you're going to think you're not seeing it, but it's going to be right there in front of your face. And when you realize it's right there, you could be like, oh, okay, there it is, you know, and it's going to be kind of funny, but interesting also. Okay. So whatever it is you're looking for or seeking, and you could be in a hurry looking for it, it's going to already be there. It's going to already be there, right there in front of your face looking at you, or just waiting on you or whatever. And you just got to take a moment to look around and you're going to see it. You're going to say, oh, okay. So, all right. What is going on for the people in the robot group? I'm just trying to get these cards set up here, and then we're going to go. Hi. This is a pick a card reading. You guys got to start reading the titles. You guys got to start reading the titles when you guys come into the room. I know you guys are used to seeing readers do live readings and they're doing personal readings, but this isn't that one. If you guys read the title, this is a pick a card. If you know what a pick a card is, you literally are picking a reading, and it's either going to resonate for you or it isn't, but 9 times out of 10 it is. Okay, so okay, so let me go ahead and jump into this reading for this particular group. All right. Okay, so for my people in the Transformer group. Wow. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. You guys got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. That is going to be the energy you guys are going to be working with in 2021, or it's going to be the focus, or, you know, it may be what you desire, but Nine of Wands in reverse is literally burdens released and having a easy, good year. Either you guys are going to desire to have an easy, good year and to see burdens release and no longer go through any more worries or any troubles, or this is what you're actually going to experience in 2021. What's crossing this for you guys is the Devil card. So you guys, you're going to want to not be feeling manipulated or controlled by anything or anyone in 2021. So I feel like you guys are going to want to have better control over your life and your situations and what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, and what's going on in your world. You guys, I feel like you're going to want to cut some strings loose to anything that has been causing you any burdens so you can free yourselves up. Or you may have already done this, and therefore you're going to reap the benefits in the year 2021 of experiencing you know, the loss of burdens and just feeling like you've got, you know, some things off of you that are weighing you down. You know, it could be anything. It could be people, debt. It could be jobs that were dragging you down, too many responsibilities, too many people, you know, depending on you, whatever it may be. Okay. Though you may, yeah, you guys may also want to avoid temptation as well. That could impact your desire and ability to be unburdened or hassle-free, okay? And to have things be easier or easygoing. What's hanging over the situation with the Four of Cups is you guys could have been disappointed in much of what you had, you know, seen coming your way, or much of what you had already been dealing with, whether it was opportunities or people or situations. For others of you, it's just going to be more so about you could you could be experiencing vulnerability could have been an issue. Feeling exposed in some form could have been an issue. It also could be that some of you guys may have been dealing with or may deal with someone that I feel is going to be exposed in some form, that, you know, they could have been really on their high horse, really arrogant, but they get, you know, you discover something about them, or something comes out about them that, you know, it shows you the truth or the matter of the situation, and therefore you could want to cut ties or cut strings from, or cut loose whatever this is, because you realize that you don't need to hang on to this because it's been a burden, though it could have been tempting, or that person could have been tempting, or the situation or whatever it was. You don't want to hang on to that, because whatever it is, you're just like, you're tired of whatever it is that has been making a fool out of you, or has been causing you to feel vulnerable or exposed, or in some form like a victim or whatever. Okay, in the past, and this could be, I want to say 2020, Nine of Cups here, it's, I don't know, it's like you guys felt like there was a lack of offers, or a lack of something coming forward, or someone coming forward. They, you know, it's like you could have been feeling like whoever it was, they did not come forth, or whatever it was that you were expecting to receive an offer from, you did not receive it. Whatever it is, it did not come through for whatever reason. Okay, I'm not going to go into clarifying all that because that would make this reading too long. But in the first half of this year, I feel like you guys are going to have something to celebrate. You guys are going to have something good to come through. I feel like you are going to receive a blessing. And it's going to be because you guys, you're going to step out, you're going to take a chance. And that's what's underlying the situation. You're willing to take a risk. You're willing to take a chance. You're willing to step out and see what else is out there. Okay. And I feel like you guys are going to be rewarded for this. You're going to feel good about whatever it is that you're going to step out and take a chance for. Okay. It also could be some sort of, it could be a water sign also that may influence your situation in some form, but I don't feel like it's anything negative. I feel like it's something good. So it could be this person that you are going to see coming through that may hold some sort of influence in your situation. But for the most part, I really feel like if this isn't a person coming forward, then this is just, you're going to receive a blessing or an opportunity, and it's going to be something positive, something good, something to celebrate, and it's going to be a reward and benefit for you taking a chance. Okay. In your concerned position, you guys have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you're concerned about either the fact that you're choosing to not let something go or not cut something out of the situation, or you are seeing that you're not able to decide something that you need to take some serious time to critically think about and do some research on and really investigate. And you could be concerned that you haven't been doing this, or this could be a person that is an air sign that has been negative, so it could be someone that's sarcastic, someone that is, a know-it-all, someone who, they could be very cold and icy. Okay. You could also be carrying that kind of energy where you could be feeling kind of cold, and like you don't really, feel very optimistic or really want to reach out to others or really be warm with others or whatever. But whatever resonates, you guys, you take it for whatever that energy is, because there's a lot of ways to really read that energy. The outside influence of your situation is the Four of Cups in reverse. So what's ironic here is, what was hanging over the situation is, you guys could be tired of getting much of the same old, right? And feeling like nothing is different, nothing has been better. Someone also could be bored, and I mean bored out of their mind is what I'm hearing, and just seriously kind of, daydreaming of something else better, almost to the point of fantasy. But the outside influence of the situation is that same energy in reverse, which is, you may want to appreciate what it is that you have and not take for granted the opportunities you have going for you, or the people you do have available to you, or whatever this is. And keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates for that situation. I will touch upon certain areas of your life in this reading as it comes out, but so you guys, you may be bored of what you're experiencing in your situation. It may not be everything that you want or desire, or you could be feeling like it's just much of the same, but I feel like you guys may really truly want to try to appreciate the blessings that you do have, okay, and not take anything for granted. Your challenges. Your challenges in 2021, Nine of Pentacles, is there is something you really are really, I feel like you're really hoping for, really wanting, really expecting. It could be an offer of some kind. It could be money that you're anticipating. It could be a job or career opportunity. It could be a person that you want to make some sort of gesture towards, or you want them to make a gesture towards you, an offer of some kind or whatever. But, and I feel like you're kind of hung up on this because you want this so badly and you're not sure if you're going to get it or not. You're not sure if it's going to come through or if you're really going to get it or not, or you may not even know how to get this. Okay, so moving forth with the reading, the other energy you guys are going to experience in 2021, okay? You got the celebration card, but it's sideways. You have balance, but it's the reverse. So I feel like you guys are going to struggle with in 2021, and I'm not saying you're going to struggle. What I'm saying is what you're going to see as another challenge for you in 2021. And this doesn't have to be a challenge, but this is the energy presented. So you guys are supposed to learn from this, use your free will, how you take it. But there are going to be moments where you have expectations, and there could be moments you're going to be able to appreciate, and there are going to be moments that you're not going to be able to appreciate, or you're going to struggle to appreciate. Simply because it's going to be all about your perception, I feel like. All about your perception. You're going to kind of be, challenged with, can you appreciate what you already are blessed with? Or you may, you might have this, is the grass greener on the other side? Kind of, moments at other times where you could be wondering, is there something else better? And really, really wanting that to come through. If, really wanting, if there's something else better that would make you that much happier, you really want to see that come through. Though you're not quite sure if you're being realistic or not, or if you're still just caught up in a fantasy. You don't want to think it is, because you know what you deserve, you know what you're worth, you know what it is that you truly want, desire, and you shouldn't have to feel guilty about what it is you truly want. And it is important to find balance in understanding what it is that you really have your heart, your true heart's desire set on, and if it is realistic or not, and if it is something that you can have, something you deserve, or if you're just not appreciating what you already have. Because sometimes they say, you have to appreciate what you already have in order to gain more or to gain better. That goes for some situations. Now, when it comes down to abundance, when it comes down to prosperity, when it comes down to money, they say you have, if you have an attitude of gratitude, you're more likely to attract more success, more money, more prosperity, more abundance to yourself. Versus if you are always focused on what you think you don't have, or what you think you don't have enough of, and you have this attitude of lack, instead of saying I'm blessed, then you're going to attract more of whatever this is you're dwelling on or focused on. So you guys have to be really careful in 2021 to not, block your own happiness and your own ability to manifest what it is you want and see it actually come through. Okay. I feel like some of you, you're going to, some of you may want marriage. Some of you may want children. Some of you may want just commitment. Some of you may just want success overall, no matter what it is, just in different areas of your life. Some of you is going to be more specific areas of your life. And, but you may not know how to obtain this also, or how to, when you do gain these things, how to really be able to truly enjoy them or enjoy the fruits of your labors, because you may struggle with finding balance in certain areas of your life. And that could either be, like I said, mental, emotional, psychological, or physical in some form. Okay. So let's see what other energies presented for 2021. Interesting. You got recovery and you have the renewal in reverse. So there we go. So I was kind of already talking about it before that some of you guys are, you really are going to need to have your balance. And I know I was saying before that for some of you, you may not be able to, be able to just stop and enjoy and be able to appreciate some of the fruits of your labor, the things you've worked hard for, or the things that you truly would like to enjoy, because you may not feel like you can stop and take the time to do so because you haven't found a way to balance out what you have going on in your life, with, your time, your energy, responsibilities, or just understand that sometimes you have to make the time to be able to truly be able to enjoy or recognize the blessings you have, And that to me is just more confirmation because of the recovery card and the renewal card in reverse. The renewal card in reverse is like you really need to recover. But you got to make sure you make the time to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to find that serenity, that joy, that peace, the real blessings inside of the blessings you already have, and be able to attract more of that without being able to do so. But I do feel like you guys, once you recover, and you will have a recovery time, it's going to be the key to your success. It's going to be the key to you unlocking the mysteries behind all the things that you're really concerned about, and all the things you're worried about, or all the things you are trying to manifest for yourself, or things you desire. You're going to really figure some things out in 2021. You really are. But it's going to come from you really taking some time there to kind of be able to rest, relax, think, and recover. Because without doing so, it's going to be just like you're on this spinning wheel. You just keep running in this wheel, and you're not going to really get the chance to do what you need to. But you can. But you guys are going to have to make the time. You're going to have to prioritize what matters to you. You're going to have to be willing to take some risks, take some chances, as well. So let's see what other energy is presented here for you guys in 2021 for this particular group, for this pick a card reading. Okay. Oh, wow. You don't get more confirmation than this. You got the key again. You got the key again. So that's the second time the key pops up in your reading. There is something that you will need to unlock, and you will gain the key to whatever this is. Okay. There may be something you need to finally bury or put to an end. This is going to be tricky for you guys, though. This is going to be tricky for you guys, but I also feel like you guys need to be a little bit more lighthearted and allow yourselves to explore and have a little bit more fun. Some of you, oh my gosh, I don't like this energy. Some of you, I feel like, and this is interesting because you got the celebration card sideways, okay? Some of you, oh my gosh, you guys. And you got the balance card in reverse, but there's something else I'm looking at here with the balance card reverse. There's a gift, there's a heart, there's people giving. You guys, you're going to need to, like I said, you're going to need to be really, really you guys are going to really, really need to do your homework this year. You're going to need to really do your homework this year. And when I say do your homework this year, you're going to really need to gain a serious, strong understanding of what it is you truly want and get out of your head. Get out of your head. And you're also going to need to be more, I feel like, more realistic and be honest with yourselves. Okay? I feel like for some reason that's going to be part of the key. For, there's going to be other parts of the key. You guys are also going to need to focus on taking the time to be able to stop and smell the fresh roses here, because I'm looking at, I don't feel like this has to be like this, but this is a lack of romance. This is a lack of love, affection. This is a lack of fun and leisure. And this is a lack of commitment. Okay? This is a lack of commitment as well. And if any of you guys are wanting, you guys are also, there's something going on with your faith and your belief and your values. So I feel like for some of you, you are not committed to your faith or values. Some of you, you're not committed to the understanding that in order to enjoy life more, in order to succeed in life more, in order to gain what it is that you want out of life, that you need to be willing to stop and smell the roses. Meaning, you need to be willing to stop and be able to stop and just take a moment to enjoy the simple things and appreciate the things and the people that you do have around you that are blessings or positive. Okay? You need to allow yourself to enjoy life more. Allow yourself to enjoy life a little more. Allow yourselves a little bit of leisure and luxury, in order to see yourself gain more of that, you need to open up to it. So that's like if somebody wants love, romance, and marriage, how can you get it if you're not willing to take any risk or take any chances? Because I see where you have the opportunity, and you guys will get something that you really want, right? Something that's worth celebrating, something worth something that's going to have you feeling good. It could be a water sign come in, influence your situation. And I kind of feel like I want to clarify that a little bit. I want to clarify that a little bit, but it's just one of those things where it's going to require you, though, to step out, take a chance, take a risk. And I'm not saying do anything that is going to cause you to be careless or reckless. Do not be careless or reckless, no. But you have to be open-minded. You have to be willing. So, if you're not willing to put yourself out there, if you're not willing to reach out in any form, or you're not willing to take a chance, then how can you gain with whatever this is that you want or desire, that it's just going to seem like it's impossible, because you're going to be expecting the key to this, the key to success, the key to unlocking your desires, the key to gaining what it is you want. But it's going to feel a little tricky for you if you're not willing to look at, your values, your morals. And you need to be committed to wherever your values and your morals are. I feel like you guys are not committed to wherever your values or your morals are, which is why you may not find the commitment or the marriage that you want. It's like if you want marriage and you want commitment, how can you gain it if you're out there having flings? If you're doing Netflix and chill, if you're doing one night stands, you're not going to find marriage if that's what you want, because it's the morals and values that you have to commit to in order to gain that. Meaning, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that if you want the commitment. If you want, if you want a really successful or good career, you got to be committed to the values that it takes to get that. Meaning, you got to be willing to put in the hard work. You maybe even seek a higher education, or advance your skills and be a team player and really put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is that you're looking for or trying to gain or achieve or whatever, you guys are going to have to be committed to that. But you have to know what your values are. How do your values align? And get some healthy values when it comes to that. And you got to have some faith. You got to have some faith. If you don't believe you can have something and you're not committed to that positive belief that you can have it, then, like I said, you're not going to. You know, so you guys are gonna have, it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be kind of tricky for you guys in I feel like in putting to rest values and beliefs that no longer will serve your purpose and may have been causing blockages in you gaining the success or the desires that you guys have. Now, there's a card. There we go. What is that? Judgment card. So, sorry, guys. Ooh, my throat. So, with that Queen of Cups, you know, and this is like the first half of the year, you guys, you know, there's some truth that's going to come out, okay, in regards to either this water sign. So this water sign may bring forth some information or make a confession or bring forth some sort of truth or whatever, or some kind of information. And it could be about an offer. It could be about an offer they're making to you or something or whatever, or an offer you're hearing. This could be someone who is really in touch with their feelings, emotions. They're highly intuitive, or it could be a water sign, or this could be just literally just that opportunity presenting itself and you getting some information or some truth about it or some knowledge or information about it. Okay, depending on whatever it is. But and I'm hearing for somebody, the truth will set you free. That will resonate for someone, but it may resonate for all of you. Okay, in 2021, especially the first half of that year. Now the second half of the year, you guys got the Five of Swords. So you're going to feel like, and I'm going to have to clarify this too. You guys are going to feel like, you guys are kind of going to feel like you want to do your own thing and without anybody questioning you on it, you know? And I feel like you're going to pretty much carry on and do whatever it is you want. And others may be noticing what you're doing, and they may even question some of the things you do, but you're not going to care, you know, because I feel like you're just going to feel more free-spirited about your approach to what it is you want to do in your life and the values that you hold in the second half of 2021. For others of you, it's just going to simply be, you may find that things may come easier to you without you having to put up a fight or a struggle or a hassle for it. Okay. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Interesting enough, your expectations though, with the Justice card in the reverse, is that you guys, you don't think something is going to work out or something's going to be fair. Okay. But, that's just not true. It's just simply not true. Some of you may think that you're not going to see things balance out at all. You kind of expect this, and I don't know, because you guys expect this, it's pretty much going to be, like I said, you're gonna have to be careful what you're thinking, because you're gonna manifest that. You don't want that at all. Okay, some of you guys may expect that you're not gonna be able to make things balance out or make things work out, but you can't. Okay. Everything is not going to be as hard as you think it is, because I'm looking at the second half of the year for you guys, and it's not going to be a hassle or be as hard as you think it is. It's going to be more easygoing. Okay. I feel like you will get what it is you want without having to fight or struggle for it. The outcome that you guys have is the Eight of Swords. Thank you for the like. The outcome, and I like this, it's empowering, is you guys will free yourself from whatever it is, whether it's a situation, it could be a job, career, a relationship, whatever it is. Happy New Year, Elizabeth. How you doing? You guys are going to free yourself. You're not going to be caught up any longer in whatever it is that's just not serving your purpose, you know? And I think that's a really, really good outcome in your reading, okay? And you're going to be able to see everything for what it is. You're going to be able to walk away from whatever it is. Like I said, that's not going to serve your purpose, and free yourself from it. And that's a good thing, because oftentimes people struggle to find the blessings that they want or to gain whatever it is that they want to achieve because they feel stuck. But you're not going to feel stuck. You're not going to feel like you can't go for what it is you want or go after whatever it is you want, or that you can't accept it. You're going to be in the position to do so. You're going to be free to do what it is you would like to do. You're going to be free to live your life more. So anything that was tying you up or holding you back, that's going to be not an issue for you in 2021 as the outcome, okay? As a result of you freeing yourself. Likely because there's something you're going to need to let go, or something you need to release, or that energy just, that burden just comes off of you, falls off of you, more so likely because you're probably going to stop giving into negative thoughts or negative feelings that kind of, tie you up, or people that tie you up, and things that really got you, feeling like you didn't have the control over your life in certain ways. Yeah, those things are going to be released, or you're going to release those things by, not allowing certain things to take control over you and your life. So the best portion of the reading to me is the spiritual advice with all the oracle cards and one of the tarot decks I have. And, oh, you know what, you guys? There was one more deck I meant to pull from. There surely was. There was one more deck I meant to pull from real quick. What is this deck? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know how I skipped this deck, but I like to pull from it. There it is. Yeah. No confusion in 2021. That's a good thing. You guys are going to know what it is you need to do and want to do. Okay. All right. Here we go. Choose a new direction in 2021, you guys. You got the star card, so it's telling you to be optimistic, have hope and faith, but it's also pointing out happy times and make long-term plans, and it's pointing out that you're on the right path, okay, you guys. And you also have the Hermit card, which is essentially, it's just telling you that you need to spend some time, meditating and taking some time to be to yourself and think about what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what it is you need. Take time to think about what it is you believe or value, okay? And some of you may need to get more into spiritual practice and go introspectively inward, and, discover who you are, discover what it is you want, discover what will make you happy. And if you do find yourselves at any point confused, turn back. Don't complicate things, pretty much. Reach out. Be willing to reach out, okay? And give yourself the best. Treat yourself like a queen and a king in 2021. And just the pickup real quick here in terms of what may be here, okay, in terms of your love life. And this is not always going to be for love life, but this could be the one, or this could be your opportunity. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, or the opportunity you seek is already there. And then you have passion, okay? So allow your heart and soul to sing, okay? And I did mention that earlier in the reading that, if, love, romance, commitment, or something is what you desire, you have to be willing to, get out there or be open to receiving it. Okay, so that was the reading for the Transformer group or the robot group. And now I'm going to move on to the, pull this card back, the heart group. But before I do that, let me put all the rest of these cards up so they won't be in the way. And I can start fresh. Now, for this heart group reading, you guys, I'm going to say the same thing over that I said in the other readings. This is a general reading, okay? So it can relate to what's going on in your situation, depending on what's really going on in 2021, though some areas of your life may be touched on more than others. I will be doing love readings, career readings, and health readings for 2021, not here, but in other readings. So those will be done this year for 2021 as well. For those of you who are watching this later, it's New Year's Eve, and I hope I can put the timestamps up tomorrow on New Year's Day, though I'm going to a holiday gathering with some friends tomorrow. Okay. All right. So heart group reading, you guys make sure to, and this is for those who are going to be watching this when it posts later, because for some reason YouTube, they take 12 hours or however long it takes them. It takes them hours to process these readings for me and then post them publicly where others can see them who didn't come into the live. And because of that, you know, the timestamps may be there, they may not, but I want you guys to know my readings are always a little long and a little extensive. So make sure you go to the top right hand corner of the screen. This is not for those who are here live, but for those who are here later. Click the top right hand corner of the screen, click the three dots, click on speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x so that you can watch the reading in half the time without the reading missing anything. You will hear everything. I'm just going to be talking faster, but you'll still hear everything. Okay? That way you can watch it half the time. And check what resonates, what doesn't, leave it where it is. And for you guys to know when all the other 2021 readings are coming out, make sure you hit the notification bell if you're already subscribed. And for those who aren't, make sure you subscribe if you want to know when the other readings are coming out. Because I'm also going to do the zodiac signs as well. And I was supposed to have been done that, but someone got sick. It wasn't me, it was somebody else. And I had to care for them, so I didn't have the time to give or the energy before, but they'll all get posted. Put these cards together. And I think I've pretty much said everything I need to say about all of this. So with further ado, I'm just shuffling here, and then I'm going to pull these cards to see what the energy is. And I feel like I'm more cautiously shuffling these, so I feel like this particular group is going to be, the heart group is going to be more cautious in 2021 with whatever it is they're doing. They're going to take their time and be more cautious, and make sure that they're lining everything up the way it needs to be lined, and that they're you know, trying to do things with care and not with any recklessness or abandonment. Final shuffle. Also, for those of you who are watching this later, if you see me speaking to anyone, it is because there is a, this is live, and there is a chat where people can come in and they can say hello. And when wonderful people come in and say hello, I always say hello. I like to say hi back, unless I'm distracted by doing the reading. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that so you don't think that I'm crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so the energy here, definitely interesting for the heart group people, okay? What I will say, heart group people, in the year 2021, you guys are stepping out and you're taking some chances, you're taking some risk, okay? You are not, I feel like you guys are going to also take some, like you're going to go on some adventures or something. So you guys may venture outside of your comfort zone also for some of you in 2021. And some of you are reaching for the stars, whether you think it is possible or not. Okay. Whatever the case is, you're definitely willing to stretch yourself and take a chance to get whatever it is that you are seeking, or in order to gain something beautiful or obtain something beautiful for yourselves and your lives, okay? And with the star crossing, you guys are definitely being hopeful and optimistic, okay? You guys are definitely making some wishes, making some prayers, manifesting, doing some affirmations, whatever it is. I feel like you're putting in that energy work or that positive energy work. Is it possible that you guys could be possibly struggling with your optimism in that year? It's possible, but I don't feel like it is 100% necessarily, okay? Until I see other cards that are presenting such energy. What's hanging over this particular energy, though, in 2021 is something valuable that you may feel like or may think is not coming your way or being offered, whether it is communication or it is something that holds some sort of value to you. It could be about money, it could be a little money, or it could be an offer of some form, whether it's a job offer, a career opportunity, or a relationship opportunity, or whatever this is. You know, what's underlying the situation in 2021 is not wanting to any longer be burdened, wanting to release burdens, wanting to what's the word I'm looking for? Looking for or hoping for a better situation. Okay. Wow, you guys. You know what's really strange? And I don't never do this because I know my cards. I know all the tarot cards and their meanings. I know them because I've been reading tarot cards for years. However, and I do not know why I'm doing this. Nine of Wands is not even about burdens, but for some reason I saw this about releasing burdens. It's all about, so, and that's not a coincidence at all. It's never coincidence that even though the cards present something and I'm totally getting something else, that's a download. That's a literal spiritual download. But in this moment, I'm also recognizing it. So I feel like you're meant to get both of those messages, that for some of you, it's going to be about releasing burdens, because you need things to be easier for you, or things may have been too much. For others of you, it's going to be the fact that what's underlying the situation is you could be feeling unprepared for something, okay? And that in itself is a burden. That in itself is a burden. No one wants to feel unprepared for anything. That can really weigh on someone and be a burden, and no one wants to be burdened. So I don't feel like that's in any form untrue, But in 2020, you guys, you could have felt more stable. You could have felt more secure. Or you could have desired to be more stable or more secure. Okay, with that Queen of Pentacles here. You could have also had someone like a mother figure that could have been having some sort of impact in your life. You also could have been having some, you could have also had a earth sign to have some sort of impact or influence here in your life. But I feel like this is more so about you guys having desired security and stability in some form or in some area of your life in the year of 2020. Some of you may have actually experienced the, having stability, security, where others of you, you just desired it. Now, in the first half of 2021, and could it go further? It could, but I'm looking at it as the first half of the year. You're going to be hanging in there, I don't feel like you're going to, necessarily struggle, but it's not going to also be like, everything is where you necessarily want it to be. But I feel like you're going to hang in there. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine, though you may feel a little uncomfortable in your situation because you more than likely probably desire to be in either a better situation or in a different situation. For some of you, you're just going to literally be kind of hung up on something and literally looking for some sort of clues or ideas and really trying to figure some things out. But I feel more so it's about you guys hanging in there, okay? And hanging in there for as long as you can. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You guys could be concerned that you're not going to be able to make a new start. Or you could be thinking that a new start may be more difficult than what you anticipate. Judgment, partnerships, and love is being presented here. In 2020, not 2020, in 2021, you guys are going to be analyzing things a whole lot more. You're going to be especially analyzing what's true, what isn't true, whether it is your truth or what you believe to be true about something in the situation or something in your life here. You're going to be seeking details. You're going to be investigating. You're going to be doing your research. And I feel like that's a part of making sure that you're doing your due diligence to be prepared. For some of you, partnership and love may be something that you may be more focused on, something that may be important to you in 2021. Whereas just getting along and being able to be harmonious in your life or with others is going to be something that's going to hold a lot of value or meaning to you in 2021. Some of you could even be trying to scrutinize certain relationships that you have with other people in your lives, whether it is romantic or platonic, or even, family relationships or whatever. Some of you may be looking into the possibilities of partnerships and love. Now, the outside influence you guys have in your situation in 2021 is, once again, you guys are going to really, you're gonna hold strong to your faith. You're going to be positive, optimistic, and very hopeful about where things are going to go for you in 2021 and beyond. No matter what part of your life it is that you are focused on, or if it's all areas of your life overall. I also feel like you guys, once again, I was saying this earlier in the beginning of the reading, that you're definitely going to be doing your prayers, your manifestations, affirmations, and just really doing your due diligence there to, and for some of you, even a vision board, you're really going to do what you can to make your efforts to get whatever it is that you want. You know, there's something you're really hoping and wishing for in 2021, and you're determined to get it. And I feel like you're willing to step out and take that chance. And you're definitely going to look into, how can I make this happen? How can I get this the pop off for me, you know? This card wants to come out. Because something, you wonder if it is your destiny or not, okay? You could be feeling like something is your destiny. Other times you may question if this is your destiny, but I feel like you are on a journey to gain your destiny, or you're ready to get on your greatest path that is going to take you to your greatest destiny. The challenges that you guys may experience in 2021 here is you got the Four of Wands in reverse, and then you have the King of Wands upright. So I feel like you guys, you may feel like you don't, I'm hearing for some reason you feel like you may struggle with the whole challenge of feeling like you don't live up to the expectations that you desire to, or that you may struggle to gain the success that you want. Some of you may be struggling to get past the fact that you don't feel like you're successful where you're at. But that is something that you desire. You desire success, you desire abundance, happiness, prosperity. For some of you, it's going to be love and marriage that you're desiring, and you could be really concerned, and that some of you have not gained the love, partnership, or marriage that you truly desire. For others of you, it's about the career success, or the money or prosperity and abundance you want. And you could be feeling really, really passionate about it this year. And it could be making you anxious, For others of you, there is a King of Wands, and that could be a fire sign. That could be influencing the fact that you don't feel successful or feel like a failure in some area of your life. It could be you being overly ambitious, and maybe you question if you're overly ambitious or not, or if you are realistic or not with your goals and your dreams. That's a challenge. So you guys really do expect to obtain or receive something that holds a lot of value to you, an offer in some form, a job, career. It could be money you're expecting to receive. It could literally be someone coming in to really deliver or give you something that, it has some sort of value. It's something of value, though. Coins are always about value. Whether it's money or it's just something that means a whole lot to you or will benefit you in some form. Home. And this came out sideways. So in 2021, the home is something that I feel is either your home is not necessarily as stable as you desire it to be, either because you are not quite where you want to be. Though you may have a home, it may not feel like home. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, whereas others of you may not have a home, and you may be trying to find one. And so some of you may be, laying your head wherever you are, whether you're, staying with friends or family, or you're, just traveling a lot, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever this is with home, it doesn't feel stable, it doesn't feel secure, or it doesn't feel like it is home to you. And you could be on a quest to find wherever you're going to feel secure and, comfortable and safe. You know, because home is often the place where we feel comfortable and safe and secure, and where we can be private and let our hair down and be who we are and not worry about, you know, how anybody feels about us or if anybody's seen us, because, you know, you're behind closed doors, you know. And it's also where you rest and recover and, you know, relax and spend your leisure time when you're not working. And so that's something that you may really be wanting to gain in 2021, is either a better home or a home period, okay? Or someplace that just feels right for you, okay? Because for some of you, you just don't feel at home. You don't feel as comfortable or secure or safe or as comfortable as you would like to be, okay? What else is being presented here? Okay. And so with the mountain there, you could be feeling like you really a mountain is immovable, you know. A mountain is immovable. It's very strong, it's very sturdy, but you know, if you're trying to climb a mountain, you may be trying to climb a ladder of success, or you may be trying to obtain success. And it's not the easiest thing to do in the world, and it, you know, requires a lot of, you know, effort. It requires focus, it requires tenacity, and it requires pushing forth through, you know, past the challenges, past the hard parts, you know. But once you reach the top, you're at the top of the world. And so I feel like that's kind of a journey that you guys are going to go on in 2021. You're going to go through these valleys and, you know, try to climb this mountain, because there's something you really want to achieve. And I feel like it is security in some form, because mountains are very secure. They're not going anywhere. They're very immovable. They're very stable. They're very beautiful as well. So looking at the second half of the year, Six of Swords in reverse, and I'm going to clarify on this and get more. And keep in mind, you guys, that you have free will. Tarot readings are not permanent energy. Tarot readings predict the energy for where it is right now, because we are literally stepping into 2021, okay? So you haven't had the opportunity to act. You haven't had the opportunity to really make any decisions or choices yet, or really experience 2021 yet, okay? So you still have free will, the ability, if you see something you don't like in a reading, you have the free will to make different choices, make different decisions that could very well change the energy that you don't see. Because sometimes what you see is a warning or a heads up. Hey, this is what is possible. Okay. If you make any changes or any efforts and you still get the same outcome, then that truly was destiny. And there was something for you to learn from that experience. Okay. So moving forward, Six of Swords in reverse, you guys, you're gonna encounter some challenges here, okay? You're not gonna be quite yet in the clear. So in the first half of the year, you guys are you're gonna be hanging in there, okay? Second half of the year is gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, okay? It doesn't mean it's gonna be the end of the world. It just means it's just gonna be a little bit of more of a challenge, okay, for you guys to go through. But I'm pulling some other cards to clarify. It's like I can't quite get some of the words out or clarify them as well as I want to. So I feel like it's going to be some things that you're not going to be quite clear on, maybe, or able to, it's going to be maybe some things you're not going to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like when you're doing something and you want to, what is the word I'm looking for? It's going to be some things you're going to want to do that it may not be as easily achievable as you think it is. Okay. So it's just going to be more of a challenge. But if you're a big dreamer and you're dreaming big and you're going for the big cookies, it's going to be a bit of more of a challenge. It doesn't mean anything is impossible. It just means you're just going to have to be willing to rough things out to the best of your ability, in order to get through the situation. Okay. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. So Knight of Wands. So this is going to be about making that move, taking some action. Okay. Literally making that move or taking some action. And then get another card. Oh, okay. Because you're going to want to see your ships come through. You're going to want to see the things that you desire to come through, really come through, especially after, you're putting forth any effort. But it's going to be a little difficult, like I said, a little challenging to make the moves you want to make, or make the move you want to make, or take some sort of action to see things come through. And it's going to be because I feel like more so it's going to be because you're not going to be able to, with the Two of Wands reverse, you may either think you don't have any options, or you may think you don't have any particular directions you can go, or you may struggle with deciding what direction you want to go, or you may have a hard time recognizing that you even have any options. Okay. And for that reason, that is the reason why with the Knave of Wands here in reverse, that you're going to it's like you're not going to be able to communicate this. It's going to be related to some sort of communication or something that may not come through. Or maybe there's something you're waiting to hear back about, and maybe that's why you're going to not be too clear about if you have any options here, if there is any direction to take here, or where, what direction you want to take or go in. Okay, so that's going to be, all of this is going to be what the challenge is, that's that's going to feel a little bit more difficult to get past. Doesn't mean that you can't get past it. It just means that it's going to feel a little bit more difficult. Okay. Now, in terms of your outcome, okay, you guys, and I'm going to be clarifying this too, you have, let me get another deck to clarify with. Get another deck. You guys have the High Priestess, and you have Nine of Cups in reverse. So that's telling me that you guys, you really are going to be trying really hard to figure out how you can obtain what it is you desire, because you may honestly think you cannot desire it. I mean, like you cannot see it come to fruition. It also may be that I feel like you guys are going to be, I feel like some of you don't really know what it is you really want. You probably think you do or thought you did, but you're not really clear what it is you want. And you may find yourselves really diving deep to try to figure out what is it that's really going to be best for you, what it is that you really want. And you're going to need to trust your heart. You're going to need to trust your gut instincts. You're going to need to go within. And you're going to need to use your intuition, and you're going to need to strengthen your discernment as well. Okay? You may need to even, like I said, build up your faith and you know, I'm going to clarify this because I want more information for why this is. Because it just feels like there's more clarity that you guys are going to be seeking about something that it is that you really don't want, or you just really don't desire. And that's, I'm hearing the word perturbed. You're going to be pretty perturbed by this. It's just, okay. 5 of Pentacles. So this is going to be about being left out in the cold or struggling in some form. Could even be not so great health. Some more cards on this. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull. Okay. And that's going to be relating to with either feeling left out in the cold or feeling like you're struggling in some form, or not having the best health or not having the best fortune. 2 of Swords in reverse. That's going to be relating to the fact that you're going to be paying attention. You're going to be paying attention to this. You're going to be aware of this. You're not going to bury your head in the sand at all. You're going to be fully aware, and you're going to open up. You probably want to make sure that you're open enough to really be honest with yourself. So I feel like you're going to allow yourself to be vulnerable here, okay? And you're going to choose to not sit in fear, to not sit in worry, to not sit and, allow yourself to be down or depressed or cry or anything. So I feel like that's really empowering here. So it just feels like there's something that you do not, it's like, I feel like there's, what you guys are going to end up doing as an outcome. You are going to definitely look within and use your discernment, your intuition, and you're going to look within your own heart, and you're going to make sure that you have a clear understanding of what it is that you see you're going through, that clearly it's something you don't want, and it's making you feel like you're either struggling or left out in the cold, or like you're not feeling your best, okay, whether it's your health or just emotionally or psychologically. And you're going to open yourself up to recognizing this. You're not going to hide from the truth. You're not going to turn a blind eye to it. And you're going to let your guard down so that you can open up yourself and open up your heart to really understand that, if there's something that you really want to walk away from, you can empower yourself to do it. You're going to come out of this place of worry and fear. Okay, you're going to come out of this place of anxiety and depression and anything that's been causing you, frustration, pain, or tears, or anything of that sort. And so I think that's empowering. You guys are going to be willing to look at the situation realistically, and you're gonna and be honest with yourselves and open yourselves up to really empowering yourselves to go for what it is you want, because you don't want to be unhappy. If you've been unhappy, if you've been struggling, if you've been going through anything, you don't want to go through that anymore. You're walking away from anything that's been unhappy, but you're using your discernment, intuition, and going within your heart to help you go through that. And that's not the easiest thing to go through. That's a real challenge, but that's one that you guys are going to be taking on this year. And I feel like you can do it, you know, and you will. So now I'm going to move on to the spiritual advice and insight, which to me is the best part of the reading because to me it's the most helpful. Okay. And so let's see what all the oracle cards and the angel tarot cards will be saying. Okay, so you have that it's not the right time, and you guys may at some point think that it will be the right time to do something, but pay attention. Pay attention to everything in your situation, and also, like I said, when in doubt, turn to prayer, meditation, and allow yourself to hear the divine speaking to you, okay? Also, don't be afraid to seek out any help from anybody because you guys also had helpful people. Okay, so you guys may need to get some advice or some professional advice also. So you guys keep in mind if you're going through anything, like I said, that involves, you know, something serious, you know, real estate, you know, legal situations, financial situations, or health situations, or even marriage or anything serious in terms of your love life, make sure you seek out the proper professionals to be those helpful people or someone that you know in your life is really experienced and knowledgeable that you can trust. Okay. But you also have be assertive. Okay. So be assertive in 2021. Know what it is that you want and be willing to not settle for less and be willing to speak up and also go for what it is that you want. Okay. Okay. You got 7 of fire. 7 of fire. So defend your beliefs and decisions. Okay. Stand your ground. All right. And choose your battles wisely. Okay. Choose your battles wisely. 7 of wands, 7 of fire is also about staying on top of things and also being competitive. Okay, interesting. All right. And so you have turn on the light. You have let go and flow. Okay. So do not let yourself get bogged down with complicated or heavy energy. Like I said, when in doubt, you know, take the time to pray and meditate and allow yourself to be open to hearing whatever the divine creator has to say to you. And make sure that you celebrate you, okay? Enjoy life. Allow yourself to enjoy life a little bit and allow yourself to appreciate yourself and everything that you're doing, okay? You know, so for those of you concerned more specifically about your love life, and this also can apply generally as well. Let's see what the romance angel cards have to say. And keep in mind that there are going to be other 2021 readings. Thank you for the light that are going to be released as well. There's going to be one for love, one for health and well-being, and another one for jobs, career, and finances. Happy New Year, Steve. Thank you. Love you too. Love you guys. And I'm going to do the zodiac signs as well. So you have chemistry, okay, and you have pay attention to the red flags. So in 2021, you guys, in regards to you know, relationships or love or dealing with people, you know, you're going to have some pretty good connections in this year. Some really strong ones, some really magnetic connections, where you're going to meet some people where you're really going to hit it off and you're going to really be feeling each other. And then, but make sure that you're looking at those red flags though. So if you see something that you know doesn't seem right or you know is a deal breaker for you, please be willing to see that, and do not say, what, they got potential though, they got potential, they have everything else. You know, I'm not saying nitpick people, You know, I'm not saying nitpick anything, no matter what this is, because I feel like that energy also can resonate in other areas of your life where you may be drawn to some things very strongly or whatever, but you still need to pay attention to the red flags. So let's say this is about money, finances, and career. You may want to get into a stock investment, but if somebody tells you about a company and you're not quite sure about it because you start to see red flags about whatever this stock is or the company is that you want to invest in or take a chance on, please see those red flags. Please be willing to do your research and be willing to dig deep and also discern some things and follow your intuition before you dive into anything. And also be willing to seek out a financial advisor, a really good one, or at least a second and third opinion when it comes to investing your money or investing in whatever. That includes even looking for a house, you know. So if you need to get a second inspector to come check on that house because you don't trust the one or the first one because they seem shysty, do it. Because when I bought a house, I sure did wish I did that, you know, because there were some things that came up later. And the red flag was the way they did the inspection and they tried to slide by with some things, okay? So I learned my lesson with that. Pay attention to those red flags because they're there. And the same thing goes for relationships. We all have met somebody or met people, even, you know, friends or acquaintances that we saw the red flags. We could have thought, yeah, oh, they real cool. I like hanging out with them, da, da, da. But you saw some things that you know it was questionable or you weren't too clear about, or, you know, they were things that were deal breakers for you. Please, please put your yourself first in that you do not want unnecessary hassles. You don't want it. You want to make your life easier and get what it is you really truly want and deserve. And you can't do that if you're willing to compromise on what it is you want and your values. Like I said, don't nitpick everything, but also don't be willing to accept anything. Okay, so that was the reading for the heart group. Okay, so that was that reading. So now I'm going to jump on to the final reading for the Snoopy group or the Dreidel group. I'm probably going to list this as Snoopy or Dreidel. I don't know. Probably Snoopy. You know, I was trying to... This thing winds up. It's not doing anything for me, but y'all don't care about that. Y'all don't care about that at all. Anyway, let me move on to do the next reading. And... okay. That was the last of that smoothie. All right. The Snoopy group, or the Dreidel group, whatever you want to call it. Dreidels spin a lot. What is the energy for that group for 2021? And I'm going to say this like I said for all the other, because a lot of times people come into pick a card readings after they're posted, and they'll click on timestamps. If you don't see any timestamps yet, I apologize. I'm going to try to get them up there. Right now it is New Year's Eve. But 9 times out of 10, more than likely, by the time this reading posts, it will be New Year's Day, because YouTube drags so poorly with how long it takes for them to process my readings that it probably won't post publicly for the rest of you to see who aren't in the live until New Year's Day. And New Year's Day, I'm going to be celebrating with some friends at a party or whatever that they're having. The area I live in, there is no quarantine. Okay, so that's the reason why. And we are being safe, so it's no big deal. But I'm still going to try to find a way to do those timestamps either way it go, because there's nothing worse than you have a 2-hour or more long reading and there's no timestamps. But because there aren't going to be timestamps or whatever, I just want to say this. For those of you who are watching this later, if you hear me speaking to anyone, that is the wonderful people who have joined me in the live that I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm not crazy. If you see me talking to somebody, you know who I'm talking to. There's a live. You probably can see it below later. Also, because my readings tend to be a little extensive and a little long, click on the top right hand corner of the screen. This is for those who are watching this later when it's not live. This is not for those who are in the live right now. Click the top right hand corner of the screen, click on speed settings, and then click on 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear the reading in half the time and still hear everything. What it will do is speed up the reading. You'll hear me talking faster, but you'll still be able to hear everything perfectly fine. Okay? And this is a general reading, but it can apply to different areas of your life. And in some cases, depending on how the energy comes out, I've already seen where some readings, they reflect a little more on certain areas of people's lives where I can talk about them. I will try to touch upon different areas of lives, but know this, there will be a love life pick a card and also a collective reading for 2021. There will be one for job, career, and finances, and one for health and well-being, and there will also be the zodiac signs. Some of these things should already been out already, but there was someone sick that I had to care for, so that's the reason why they weren't already posted yet. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a really blessed new year. I wish I had remembered to say this in all the other readings, but my brain is more focused on just trying to get all the other messages out. Okay, so for the final group here, one last shuffle, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. All right. I understand I get so many for all the others. Okay. Okay, you guys, so wow. You guys have some really interesting energies, is what I'll say this much. Okay, so this final group here. This is the Snoopy group or whatever. The focus for you guys this year in terms of the energy you're working with, you got the King of Cups. Okay. I feel like you guys are going to have your emotions and your feelings under control this year. Because I feel like you're going to be having a very agreeable year with others. You may find yourself gaining new partnerships or reconciling with others and forgiving others. You may find some contracts or be offered something that you're going to want to accept. So it could be an offer being made, like I said, or some contracts that you're going to have that is going to have you feeling kind of like you're on top of the world, and it's going to just have you in a positive place, okay, in your life. Okay, and that's like that's really good energy. That's really good energy. And but what's hanging over the situation here, and it's interesting I have all these three cards here. It's like there's going to be some sort of instability in some form, or a lacking desire to want to be on your own or to do this on your own. Could even be a little lack of finances. And it is going to it's gonna, I don't know, it's like it's going to this is like you guys are going to kind of feel, I don't want to say frustrated or upset about this, but it just feels like frustration to me, or a lack of motivation in some form. But to me, it feels more like frustration. But the good news is to have any regrets. here, okay? So I feel like for some of you, you're just going to come out of this desire to be on your own, or this desire to be single for some of you. Because I feel like for some of you, you're just no longer happy or thrilled with, I don't know why I'm here doing everything your way. For some of you, it's just going to be more so about you just don't want to, I don't know, I just feel like you're ready to come out of singleness. Like I said, for some of you, others of you, it's going to literally be about just coming out of, you may feel like where you're at is just not where you want to be in terms of your predicament or your situation, if that makes any sense. You know, everyone always likes to think that, that if you're happy being single, that you're going to always be happy being single. No, sometimes people, they find that they no longer want to be single. Other times people find that it's no longer beneficial for them to be on their own anymore, and they may want a partner, or they may want to team up with somebody else, because it may be frustrating to still do everything by yourself, or do everything alone, or to, still be single in some form. And it doesn't mean you're codependent, though. I do question if somebody is independent, but there's no regrets here. There's no regrets here, what's underlying the situation here with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you know clearly your path and where it is you want to go. You're not confused in the slightest. For some of you, I feel like you're coming out of being distracted by so many things, or so many other people. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to get focused, and there's going to be, for some of you, I feel like there's something you want to commit to, or someone you want to commit to, or you just want to be committed and focus on one thing or one person now, in this year. For others of you, it's just literally going to be, just like I said, you're going to know exactly where you want to go, what path you want to take. There won't be any confusion with this. You're going to be very realistic. You're not going to be, distracted or anything, by anything. You're going to be very focused, I feel like. In 2020, whatever you were going through, it seems like towards the end of the year, or at some point, whatever you were going through in 2020, you're able to start moving forward past it. So whatever difficulties you were having, you were at least able to journey away from that, or you were desiring to journey away from difficulties in that year. Okay. The first half of the year, whoa, it looks like you guys really are going to partner up with somebody, team up with somebody, or you're really going to be desiring love, relationships, partnerships, romance, honeymoons and vacations and things, travel. Some of you may actually experience, getting to go through this transformation or this transition into a relationship. Some of you may have already been involved with someone, but you could have been fighting, really giving into the desire to want to move into something more committed or something more serious. But I feel like in 2021, you give into this, or you get what it is that you want. So for some of you, it could have been there was a relationship or a marriage or commitment or something you really want, or a partnership you really want, and you're going to get it in this year. Others of you, maybe the other person was dragging their feet, but they're no longer dragging their feet anymore in this year. And you finally get what it is that you want out of the ordeal. That includes contracts, agreements, and it also includes reconciling. For some of you, like I said, you are involved with someone, but maybe you guys had a rough patch, or, a rocky relationship. You come into a place of being able to work things out, forgive each other, and reconcile, and either commit further or be able to recommit. and come to some sort of agreement. Now, this also can relate to contracts, you guys. So keep in mind, this reading is general, so it can relate in different ways, okay, for you guys. But whatever the case, this is going to feel good for you guys this year. You're concerned about things being fair and balanced this year in this situation, or just overall in your life in 2021. Outside influence with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could be concerned that someone really may be holding out and not giving to the situation as much as they could, whether that's you or someone else. Someone could be needing to be generous and maybe they hadn't been in the past, or maybe it's still an issue now, but I feel like it's a concern more than anything. It literally could be what it is, but or maybe there's a lack of assistance or a lack of help here, or a lack of friendliness as the outside influence. Or a lack of seeing where there could be some sort of help to come through. Now, I want a card to come out of this deck. Here we go. Okay, so other energy that you could be seeing in 2021 is you guys, you're definitely willing to take some risk. You're definitely willing to take a gamble, step out, stretch yourself beyond your capacity that you normally had been, willing to step outside of your comfort zone. There's something that you may see coming to an end in 2021, or there may be some transitions you need to make. I pray to God that you guys don't go through anything tragic in 2021, because no one needs that, because most people, they have to see this in 2020 or may have experienced it. But I'm praying to you, God, that these people are not going to experience that. Okay, amen. But for some of you, this is just a transition or a change or something coming to an end in 2021. I hope, like I said, it's not anything tragic. And but you guys, discipline, self-control and discipline, and being able to tune out all the chaos, tune out any of the noise, and tune out other people with all their opinions and judgments and things. That's something else that you guys are going to experience in 2021. So you may either gain the awareness that you need better self-control or discipline, and that you need to get more focus and tune out all the noise and clutter from other people or other situations, and that maybe even need to quiet your own mind and stop being harsh on yourself. Okay, or this is just what's going to really be, and you're going to be like I said, making some sort of transition or change, or something's just going to end. And you're going to take some risk. You're going to take some risk, and you're going to take some opportunities here to just really reach out. Because I also feel like you guys are going to reach out for something. So, let me see here. Obstacles and challenges that you guys have in 2021. You guys may experience feeling like you're not having the best of luck, or you may be feeling like you're not getting everything that you want to go your way. And that may make it a little difficult for you guys to want to take a risk or take a chance. But nonetheless, I feel like it's something that you're going to need to do in order to really gain what it is that you want. So it could have been that in, prior time, maybe you didn't see things working out the way you wanted, or even in this year, And, you know, like I said, it could be baggage you're carrying from the prior year, or it could be literally in 2021 that, you know, you may be feeling like, well, things aren't quite going your way, or you're not having the best of luck. But, you know, you're going to have to be careful to not allow that to scare you from just taking a chance anyway and taking some risk. Because, you know, there's an old saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained, you know, no pain, no gain. You know, there's a lot of sayings. So if you're not willing to step out and go for what it is you want and take a risk, then you may or may not get it, you know. Playing it safe is going to be something that you may want to do in 2021, which would be understandable. However, especially with everything that's gone on in 2020, but however, what you're going to learn and discover is that when you are willing to take a chance, even if things don't look like it's been going your way, that some of the greatest blessings can come out of, you know, having faith and stepping out on faith. Okay. You don't expect, though, that you're going to be prepared. You don't expect that you're going to be prepared for this, but to the contrary, I think you guys will be. You guys are going to be very passionate in 2021, and even compassionate, you know, towards others. You may even experience others being compassionate towards you. Some of you may get involved with charity work, volunteer work. Some of you may just get involved more in your community or get more involved with others around you, whether it's friends or family, or just, you know, being more kind and generous. Because I feel like the outside influences, you guys could be feeling like you have not been the kind of person who is, you know, as given as you could be, you know, and maybe you realize that energy is very important for you to have, you know, moving forward in 2021. It certainly makes you a more well-rounded person. So let's see what other energy that you guys are going to experience in 2021. There's a no. There's a no. And so I'm going to have to clarify what that no is because, okay, there's no card. No travel, no exploration, no voyaging around, no vacations. You guys may not be able to travel the way you want to. You may not feel you could explore the way you want to. I feel like that goes back to your ability to step out and take chances. Some of you literally could find that in 2021 you're not going to be able to travel or explore other avenues or other territories or other opportunities the way you would like to, literally because perhaps you still may find yourself in quarantine at some point, or there may be some travel restrictions, or you just may feel mentally, emotionally, or psychologically unable to do so, or maybe even financially unable to do so, or maybe it's just not possible because so many things have changed, you know, due to what's going on in the world or due to just what's going on within you. Okay. For some reason, I feel like it's going to be a psychological hang up, though. You know, you may really want to travel and stuff, but you may not be willing to step out and take that chance because you could be feeling like, well, you know, this may not be possible, or that may not be possible, or this is going to be inconvenient, and yada yada. But you got to be willing to stretch yourself a little bit, you know. So, what's other energy here? Oh, I see. And interesting enough, where this fell, This fell on the no. This is the coffin card. This is the coffin card, and it fell on the no. You guys, I am seriously cold. Hold on. I have to turn that air filter off because I can't have the heat on and the air filter, else you guys are not going to be able to hear me that good. So, there is, I kind of want to pull another clarifier on that as well, because that's kind of vague to me. That's kind of vague to some extent. Maybe you guys are, it's like you're going to be restricted because there's something that you quite haven't sealed the deal on yet, or something that you haven't ended yet. Okay? So that could be the reason why you feel like you cannot explore, or you are limited in your ability to explore and really travel, or look into things, or try new things, or really look at your options. Because I feel like this is about your options. Feeling limited only because there's something that has ended, needs to end, or there's something that you truly need to seal the deal on. You know what I'm saying? Like, seal the deal on, like, something you may need to finish or complete, or really close in on and solidify it first, so that you know that it's your opportunity and that you can take it, you know? That makes a lot of sense. I think that's Cherie I saw a comment. That makes a lot of sense. I kind of was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to say it. I don't know if you guys can really see the comments in the lives, but you guys will definitely, you'll know what this is about the same way. We all know what this is about. I'm just not really wanting to, like, you know how you don't want to talk about something, or you want to bring something up because you know what it is, but you don't really want to address it because it's like that elephant in the room, and you don't want to, because I feel like you speak something, it will definitely be, especially when I do it. So I didn't want to say it because I don't want to speak it into existence for anything, though it may be just the reality of the times. Okay, so here we go. King of Wands in reverse. Lack of desire, lack of passion. Okay, even frustration. The energy in this reading is just really it's not full of contradiction, but it is one that kind of definitely speaks of the times. We're coming out of 2020, and we all kind of know that, yes, some things can change, but nothing is going to change entirely overnight. And, so it is what it is, you guys. But it doesn't mean it's a loss of hope. Doesn't mean it's a loss of hope. Where there is a will, there is a way. Okay? So let's say this is about traveling, like literally traveling, right? Okay. Like right now, Okay, we may not be able to, this is New Year's Eve, we may not be able to travel overseas to a lot of other countries because they may not, want people coming into their country no matter where they're coming from. And if they do, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. 2 weeks going in, 2 weeks going out. You leave that country. And for a lot of people, they're not willing to do that. And a lot of people, they may not even have the resources to do that, So that could cause people to feel like they can't quite, explore, travel, or whatever. But where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, you may not be able to travel to the destination you want, but you have alternatives. You could still travel within your country or within your city or whatever. You know, I'm in the U.S., so there's plenty of places I can travel within the U.S. and still feel like I get to travel. No, I may not get to travel outside the country just yet, but and hopefully I'll get to travel outside the country. I'm not willing to, and I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm not willing to put anything in my body that is not well tested and hasn't been out in the market long enough or been researched long enough. Anything that's been rushed, I'm not putting it into my body or my system because I value my health too much. What other people choose to do is up to them, but I know I'm not doing it. But I feel like, I'm going to make the most of whatever I got to make the most of. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you guys don't lose your faith. Don't lose your ability to still make the most of situations, no matter what it is. Okay? Now, your outcome. You guys got the High Priestess. You got the High Priestess. But this isn't just any old High Priestess. This is one that knows how to make things happen. She knows how to manifest. And she has a very discerning ability to know how to make the most of situations because she knows how to trust her gut, trust her instincts, trust and follow her heart, and trust the divine where she's being led and guided to. So that she's never left feeling stuck or left feeling like she doesn't know quite what to do or how to handle situations or where to go. And if there's something she truly wants to manifest or make happen, she can do it. She can do it. But she follows the discernment that she's given to do it. And she trusts that discernment. Okay? So you guys are going to learn how to make the most out of your situation, no matter what your situation is in 2021. You're going to get very finely, strongly in tune with your intuition, your discernment, and you're going to learn how to trust what's in your heart. You're going to learn how to trust the divine guiding you as well. Okay? And if you get a gut feeling about something or whatever, you're going to trust it, but also you're not going to allow yourself to feel limited by limitations that to most others, it appears like, oh, there's a big blockage. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're going to always find a creative way around it. You know what I'm saying? That most others may not be able to. And that's what's going to eventually give you what it is that you're seeking this year. And this guy, he looks carefree. He's not worried about anything. Okay. He got his cup of wine. He's looking around. He looks like he's in control of his life, but he's carefree. Okay. His emotional well-being, his mental well-being, his state in his life is a good one. He even looks secure in some form, because he got his little pouch with his little, his money and his stuff, but he look like he's enjoying his life. Okay. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to get to experience in 2021. But I feel like, and this is something else that I'm seeing in this point right here, I feel like it's also because you guys are going to learn how to compromise in ways that most other people are not going to be able to see that far ahead, almost like being a visionary in some form, or just being able to compromise and say, well, I may not be able to do this, but I can still do that. Or, it's good to be able to know how to compromise in a healthy way. Like you guys are going to know how to compromise in a very healthy way in 2021. And that's going to bring you some happiness. and a peace of mind. So, advice, spiritual advice with the oracle cards and with the angel tarot cards. Look for a sign. You guys are going to have look for a sign. I also feel like when you need to know something, it's definitely going to hit you. It's going to hit you like like lightning almost. Like it's, I feel like you guys are not going to struggle to really know what it is you need to do at all. Okay. Let's see what other spiritual insight and advice here for you guys in 2021. Okay, so you got the Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth. So, skilled work is going to be rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Eight of Pentacles is definitely about putting in your time, your effort, your work. It's also about doing your research and doing your due diligence, okay? So that you can be prepared or really have the skills and the knowing and the education necessary to really take something on that is going to be greater or better. Okay, and you have Five of Air. So what you need to be careful of, you guys, is be careful of making any hasty decisions or any unwise choices. Learn what you can from your situation and review everyone's motives, okay? In 2021, so that's something to look out for. You guys, this one fell out. You had let go and flow, okay? And that works hand in hand with intuition and discernment. And then you have, and I forgot to bring this up before, before I did the advice portion. This is for you guys for love life real quick. This is not extensive. There will be a Love 2021 reading. Pick a card and collective. But this is just to kind of touch upon it a little bit, and it could be still taken generally as well. So there will be some romantic feelings here. Why this one on the floor? So in 2021, in terms of your love life, your feelings will be worth exploring. Okay, so don't feel too hesitant about if you should acknowledge how you feel about something or someone. Go ahead, acknowledge it, and, you know, explore it a little bit. See where it goes. Don't overdo it. Let go and flow, though, and allow yourselves to see where things go. Okay? And I feel like that can resonate on a general level as well. Anything that you guys are having certain feelings about or feeling drawn to, it's okay to explore what this is that you're drawn to or interested in or have some sort of feelings about, and research it, investigate it, you know, and see if it's something that is doable or not, or something that will work well for you in 2021. Okay, so that was all of the readings for this pick a card reading for 2021. Hopefully you guys, you gained some helpful insight out of it. There is a collective reading for all of the signs, no matter what sign you are, for 2021 that went up about a week or two ago. And like I said, you guys, if you're already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell, though, so that you can know when I'm doing other live readings for the 2021 readings, and also so you can know when they release as well. And if you aren't subscribed and you want to know when other readings are being done or released or lives are being done, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So I appreciate the likes. I appreciate those of you who did join. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you. And I hope you guys have a really blessed new year. Truly, I do. And I'm going to be praying for you guys, and do your manifestation work, and, you know, let's see what happens in 2021. I feel like 2021 will be better than 2020, but it still will come with, with its challenges, but, don't allow yourselves to feel like it's the end of the world, because it won't be, but peace, you guys, and I hope you guys have a really, like I said, blessed new year.